Hello my friends, it's Katty and I am back with another project for the Spiegelmom Scraps design team. This week I am making a card. I made a similar card to this a few weeks back and I had one of the blog readers. She questioned whether I had a video for it, and I didn't make a video for the last card I created like this one, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and create this card or a similar one for you guys. And it's also a very special card because it's going to be for Jody, who is the shop owner, and I'm going to send this to her. And her birthday was actually yesterday, the 30th, so hopefully she received her card already. So I cut out that scallop cut file from the from my silhouette cameo. It's one of the free cut files that comes with the cameo. And I cut it out in a 6x6 size. It's a full page. It's a 12x12, and I just narrowed it down to 6x6. Cut it out with my cameo. So what I did was I cut tiny strips of the Scotch tape, the foam mounting tape. I cut thin strips that you can see them kind of around me. And then I'm using my fine line bottle with some Scotch quick dry adhesive to adhere down my acetate. The acetate is, this is heat resistant acetate. I got this from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm just going to place my acetate down, and then I'll go ahead and trim around the excess of the acetate. And I love this acetate because you could heat emboss on it, which is really awesome. So I just placed a bunch of my shimmers, dazzlers on top of it just to hold it in place. So what I'm going to do here, I already have my acetate on. So I'm taking some of these little scallops, which is kind of like the little inserts from the cut file, and I'm gonna color them with some of the Shimmers paint. And it does give me a little bit of a hard time to color them. I don't remember what I used last time. I think I used my same little spatula, but it just takes a minute, and it takes a couple coats to get them you know, the color to stay on. You could use spray mist, you could use acrylic paint, but I wanted to use the shimmers because I wanted it to be shiny. So I took the same little scallops, and I'm taking this little stamp set from Stampendous, and it's just a little tiny alphabet set, and I'm taking some ink from Colorbox in pink. I think that's called Party Pink, if I'm not mistaken, and I stamped out Happy Birthday Jody. Now the difference from when I did this last time is the little scallops that I stuck onto my card, I stuck on the front over the acetate. This time I decided to stick them behind the acetate. And this was a little bit more work because obviously you can't, you know, it fits perfectly in there, so you can't really put adhesive other than a little drop that I put at the top of the little scallop. You can't really put adhesive down because it's going to show through the front of the card. So I just put a tiny drop of glue on top and then kind of tried not to move it so that it would stay in place. And then I realized that I needed to color my little edges because I hadn't colored the edges. So what I did basically is I just, in one of the little rows I wrote happy, on the other one I wrote birthday, and then on the last one I wrote Jody. So there I go. I put everything down, and you can see that I did color, I did different strips of color, and then I did my my sentiment, or I placed my sentiment within that. So you'll see that when I flip it over. And then I'm adding some of these sequins. These are the Pink Lagoon sequins. These are all from the shop, from Jody's shop, so make sure you check it out. And if you're going to purchase these lovely sequins or goodies, make sure you use my code Katty15 and get 15% off your order. So I use the Pink Lagoon, the lighter ones in that mix, and then I'm using from the Peachy Sherbet, the coral ones, and I'm adding those in that row. Because those are the three colors I use. I use the pink, which the shimmers colors that I use to color the little scallops were the Pucker Up Pink, which is the darkest pink. And then I used the Coral Me Crazy, and then I used Tutti Frutti, which is the light pink. So I'm kind of going with the same kind of colors that I used in my sequins. So those dark pink sequins are from the Fairy Tale mix. And then I'm taking from the same Pink Lagoon mix, the darker pink ones. So I'm going to add those in there, and I love how that turns out. And if you guys don't own any of these sequin mixes, you really need to get some because they're awesome. They are awesome. I've been using them on my layouts and they're so fun. They add so much fun to your layouts and your projects. And then on the top and bottom, I'm going to use these, which are called the glass slippers. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. They're like a white iridescent. They have little flowers in them. They're just gorgeous. Little stars. They're beautiful. So take off my tape. Just peeling it off very carefully, because if you pull too hard, that adhesive will come off of the acetate and you don't want that. So just gotta pull it very, very carefully. And there, I was trying to fix it because one of the little scallop edges was lifting up, and it was just, and what I did was I just took a little tiny piece of washi tape and I stuck it behind just to hold them down. And you don't see that because that stays behind the card. So I just took a tiny piece of washi tape to get it to just hold and not move. Because once you stick it down on the base of the card, it'll stay. It's just getting it down and making it stay. So here I go. I'm just putting my vase over my card, just giving it a nice little press so that it can hold. And that is it. So I hope she loves it. Happy birthday, Jody. Happy belated birthday, because it was yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you check out the blog post, which is down below, and check out the shop. Thank you again. I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.